Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, take a moment to get comfortable because today's update is extremely important for anyone holding Iraqi Dinar. This isn't speculation or rumor, this is real-time activity, and it's something every holder needs to understand. We're seeing an IQD alert flashing across banking systems, and it looks like the countdown has officially begun. I'm going to break it all down in clear, simple terms so you can see exactly what's happening, why it matters, and how to prepare. For years, investors have been patiently waiting for news of a revaluation or system activity. Some have been skeptical, some cautious, and others have wondered if it would ever happen. Now, with this activity appearing in bank systems, it's a clear sign that institutional processes are moving. Banks are the backbone of currency exchange. And when their systems begin showing IQD activity, it means internal approvals, procedures, and liquidity checks are being processed. This is exactly the signal holders have been waiting for. Proof that changes are underway behind the scenes. Timing is everything. The fact that this alert is appearing now suggests that the system countdown is active. Holders who are prepared with all required documentation will have priority when banks start processing exchanges. Waiting too long or being unprepared could result in delays or missed opportunities. Documentation is essential proof of ownership, valid identification, and complete transaction records are all necessary. Missing or inaccurate documents can slow down the process. So organizing everything now is critical. Authorized banks are your partners in this process. Only institutions approved by the central bank can legally handle IQD exchanges. Attempting to work through unofficial channels increases risk and may prevent your transaction from going through. Working with authorized banks ensures that your holdings are verified, secure, and processed correctly. For long-term holders, this is historic. Many investors have held IQD for years, waiting patiently for this moment. Seeing the currency appear in bank systems is a clear signal that institutional processes are moving. Those who stay informed, organized, and ready are in the best position to act. The process itself is straightforward. If you follow the proper steps, gather all necessary documentation, contact an authorized bank, follow their guidance on submitting your information, and confirm your exchange slots, accuracy, and preparation. Ensure your holdings are processed efficiently and securely. Timing your actions strategically is crucial. Once these signals appear, holders who are prepared will have priority. Partial or phased exchanges may also be possible. Some banks allow holders to split their holdings into multiple transactions, processing a portion now and reserving the rest for later. This approach reduces risk, maintains flexibility, and allows for strategic participation during high-demand periods. International holders should pay attention as well. Even if you live outside Iraq, you can participate through authorized banks, ensuring your transaction is recognized legally and processed efficiently. Risk management is key. While these flashing signals suggest significant movement, they do not guarantee immediate access for everyone. Complete, accurate documentation and following authorized procedures reduces risk and ensures smooth processing. Families and small investors benefit from preparation. Having documentation ready, understanding the process, and coordinating with authorized banks ensures your assets are protected and ready for exchange without unnecessary stress. Authorized banks provide verification, guidance, and oversight. They review documentation, confirm eligibility, and walk you through every step. Attempting to bypass them introduces unnecessary risk. Market awareness is critical. Monitoring official announcements, slot availability, and banking system activity allows holders to make informed decisions and act strategically. Accurate documentation is the foundation of success, ensuring that submissions are processed efficiently and without complications. Timing is everything. Early preparation guarantees priority, while last-minute submissions may face delays, especially during high-volume periods. This is historic for long-term holders. Years of patience, careful planning, and strategic holding are now validated. Flashing signals across bank systems suggest approvals are moving and the process may accelerate. Those who are prepared are in the strongest position to act. International coordination is important too, as authorized banks ensure compliance with both Iraqi and global regulations. Guaranteeing secure, legal transactions, partial or phased exchanges provide flexibility. Splitting holdings into multiple submissions reduces risk while allowing holders to maintain control over timing. Authorized banks can guide you on structuring these transactions efficiently, especially during periods of high demand. Market awareness remains key. Following rate updates, institutional procedures, and official announcements allows holders to act strategically and avoid unnecessary delays. Authorized banks are your partners throughout this process. They verify documentation, confirm slots, and guide holders every step of the way. Their oversight guarantees security, efficiency, and legal compliance. Documentation remains essential proof of ownership. Identification and transaction records must be accurate and organized to ensure smooth processing. Timing, preparation, and compliance are critical. Early action and coordination with authorized banks maximize efficiency, security, and readiness. Families and individual investors benefit from certainty. Preparing now reduces stress, ensures holdings are ready, and allows smooth participation. When exchange slots open, investors should act strategically. Early preparation, accurate documentation, and adherence to authorized bank guidance position holders to participate efficiently, safely, and legally. Flashing IQD alerts across bank systems are historic, signaling that approvals are moving and exchanges are being prepared. Those who prepare, coordinate with authorized banks, and act strategically will maximize opportunity while minimizing risk. Partial or phased submissions allow holders to manage risk while taking advantage of opportunities. Banks provide guidance on structuring these transactions efficiently. Market awareness remains essential. Following official announcements, monitoring institutional activity, and understanding slot availability ensures strategic, efficient participation. Authorized banks provide verification, guidance, and oversight, ensuring documentation is accurate, slots are confirmed, and transactions comply with legal standards. Attempting to bypass them increases risk. Long-term holders now have a clear path forward. Years of patience, strategic holding, and careful preparation are validated. Flashing IQD alerts indicate active systems and that prepared holders are in the best position to act. International holders must coordinate carefully. Authorized banks ensure compliance with regulations, provide guidance, and guarantee smooth processing. Partial or phased exchanges provide flexibility, allowing holders to maintain control and reduce risk. Market awareness ensures holders act at the optimal time, maximizing potential returns. Documentation remains the foundation of success. Proof of ownership, identification, and transaction records must be accurate and organized to prevent complications and ensure smooth processing. Early action, accurate documentation, and coordination with authorized banks maximize efficiency, security, and readiness. Families and individual investors benefit from certainty. Preparing now reduces stress, ensures holdings are ready, and allows smooth participation. Flashing IQD alerts across bank systems are historic. They signal that approvals are moving, exchanges are being prepared, and holders who are ready will have the best chance to act quickly, efficiently, and safely. Thank you for watching and spending your time here today. If you found value in this update, take a moment to support the channel in your own way. Stay informed, stay prepared, and most importantly, stay grounded. For the latest news, analysis, and updates on the Iraqi Dinar, go to Google and search Dinar Opinions to visit the site where all the latest updates are available in one place. Now, it's important to remember that while flashing IQD alerts across bank systems are historic, the actual process is still methodical. This isn't a moment to rush without preparation, it's a moment to act smartly. Every holder needs to ensure that all documentation is not just complete, but precise. Even minor errors can slow down processing or cause delays, especially as banks prioritize verified submissions. Think of it like a ticketed event. The earlier and more accurate your ticket, the better your access. For holders who have been monitoring the situation closely, this is the confirmation that years of patience are starting to pay off. Systems moving, approvals progressing, and bank alerts flashing are all signs that the infrastructure is actively preparing for exchanges. Those who remain organized and coordinated with authorized banks will have priority access, while those who wait or try to bypass official procedures risk delays or complications. International holders should pay particular attention. Even if you are outside Iraq, official exchanges are available through authorized banks. This requires careful coordination to ensure compliance with both local and international regulations. Attempting to circumvent authorized channels can result in rejected submissions or legal complications. Planning ahead and working with authorized institutions not only protects your holdings but ensures your transaction is recognized legally and processed efficiently. It's also worth noting that some banks may allow phased or partial exchanges. This can be a strategic advantage, letting holders manage risk while still taking advantage of early opportunities. For example, a holder could exchange a portion of their holdings immediately and reserve the remainder for later, minimizing exposure while maximizing flexibility. Authorized banks can provide guidance on structuring these phased submissions so that you maintain control over timing and risk. Even during high-demand periods, monitoring system activity and official announcements remains crucial. Fluctuations in slots, institutional updates, and rate changes can all impact how and when exchanges are processed. Staying informed allows holders to act strategically, avoiding bottlenecks and taking advantage of optimal windows for submission. Knowledge and preparation are your most powerful tools in this historic moment. For families and individual investors, preparation is equally vital. Organizing documentation, understanding bank procedures, and coordinating with authorized institutions ensures that your assets are secure and ready for exchange. Stress is minimized when everything is in order, and when slots open, You can act confidently rather than react under pressure. Authorized banks provide verification, guidance, and oversight at every step. They review documentation, confirm eligibility, and ensure that each transaction complies with legal and regulatory standards. Following their instructions is critical. Attempting to bypass them increases risk unnecessarily. Accuracy and compliance are the foundation of a smooth exchange process, and the holders who embrace these principles will be in the strongest position to benefit. Timing remains one of the most critical factors. Early action ensures priority access, while delays may result in waiting periods, particularly when system activity and exchange demand are high. Long-term holders now have an opportunity to see years of careful planning and strategic patience validated. Fluctuating IQD signals across bank systems show that approvals are moving, that exchanges are being prepared, and that holders who are ready will be best positioned to act efficiently and safely. Remember, preparation isn't just about documents, it's about understanding the process. Knowing how authorized banks operate, how slots are assigned, and how phased exchanges can be structured allows holders to approach this historic event strategically. This is the moment to act methodically, not impulsively. Even small investors can benefit from careful planning, ensuring that all records, identification, and proof of ownership are accurate, up-to-date, and organized will prevent unnecessary delays. Coordinating with authorized banks provides an additional layer of security and oversight, guaranteeing that transactions are processed correctly. This preparation allows holders to participate confidently, without unnecessary stress. When the window opens, flashing alerts in bank systems are not just signals, they are confirmation. They confirm that processes are active, that approvals are in motion, and that the infrastructure is ready for official exchange. For holders who have stayed informed, organized, and coordinated, this represents a clear path to participate efficiently, safely, and legally. Those who take shortcuts, skip documentation, or attempt unofficial channels risk delays and potential complications as the system progresses. It's essential to remain vigilant, follow updates from authorized banks, monitor slot availability, and stay aware of any rate adjustments or institutional announcements. Strategic awareness ensures that when your opportunity arrives, you can act decisively and confidently. Timing, preparation, and compliance continue to be your most important tools in navigating this historic moment.